Today is a beautiful day. We thank God for our day 3 of this. I'll be right back. So, I thank God for another blessed day for us to be here and keep learning together. By the grace of God, today is our day 5 um, on this webinar. We've started last year, and by the grace of God, the last month of last year, last 2 weeks of last year, and by the grace of God, we are on day 5 on this. I'm sorry, just trying to get my slides ready for today. Sorry about that. So today we're going to be learning something beautiful. Okay, today's topic is going to be fixed mindset and growth mindset. What's going on with this thing now? We'll be looking at growth mindset and fixed mindset. Oh my God. Please give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I sincerely apologize for okay. Honestly sincere I sincerely apologize for the glitches we've been experiencing ever since we started doing this today, and it's actually my slide, and I don't know what is going on here with my system. So by the way, we're not going to just stop. This will not hinder us from doing what we need to do. Okay, the Lord has a lot for us today to learn. Still not opening. Oh God of mercy, it's not working. But then here we are. And that is why it has always been said that you always get ready, and anything can happen at any time. So today you know, um, you have to bear with me. I'm not going to be using slides today because the slide is not working and it will take me a lot of time to fix it out. So I'll just continue like this. God will bless us and we'll really be blessed today. So let's have a word of prayer before we continue. Blessed Redeemer, we thank you for another privilege to learn from you, Father, as I speak. Teach me myself, the person that is listening, or whoever that will be listening to this video. May you also understand from what you'll be teaching us tonight. Thank you for answering us in Jesus' name. Amen. So it's beautiful. Thank you so much for joining, sir. It's really a great pleasure to have you here. It's really a great pleasure. So like I said, today we'll be learning about fixed mindset and growth mindset. So first of all, I know for the couple of days or weeks we've been doing this all this while, I know if you've been following us, you'll be able to have an idea about what fixed mindset and growth mindset entails. Are we together? You might have a knowledge about what mindset is. So let me give us a brief. Mindset entirely speaks about who you are. Okay? Mindset entirely speaks about who you are. There's something about mindset. Once it's what you have, there's no way you can hide it. During the sessions, I said something. Your behavior is an expression of the kind of mindset you have. And I also said the content of your mindset determine the kind of behavior you're going to have. And people around you will know you based on your attitude, which is influenced by the kind of mindset you have. And we also understand that the mindset we all have, or the kind of mindset you have, the content of your mindset is also gotten from places you go, people you mingle with, and some other factors. So today we'll be looking at fixed mindset and growth mindset. So what is the differences between fixed mindset and growth mindset, or what do they really mean? If you look at these two words, they are words that somehow come in position, no position, sorry, they come in opposition to each other. They all have different meaning. So when we said growth, it means something is in motion, it's moving. And we say fixed is like something is static, it's not moving, it's just staying where it is. So we're gonna pick one and let's talk about it first, then we now get to the second one. Now let's talk about fixed mindset. And while explaining this, you'll be able to know which one you force, because each and every one of us that exists in this world is either you have a growth mindset or you have a fixed mindset. So as we dive into these topics, you're gonna know, you will understand the one that you fall in. Are we together? Now, fixed mindset, just like the word, as the word implies, fixed mindset, it says that, or it means that you have a kind of mindset that does not move. You are kind of person that you are okay with where you are. You're kind of person that you don't make effort to be better. You're kind of person that you're always influenced by the kind of lifestyle that people are living. I used to say something a while ago. I said the fact that people are doing things, or majority are doing things, doesn't make it right. As long as it's not right, it's not what is not right. So a lot of us are easily carried away by what people are doing. Are we together? But what people are doing, and that influence our lifestyle. Now, let me tell you something. During our session, I started an example about a mindset, and I said, no, what last that was last week. I said something about people. Sometimes you get something, or you are a person, okay, you do something. Let's say you have your 100% ability to do something, right? Because the people around you are doing that thing with their 50%, and you are able to get to 45, 46, 7, and probably 50. You feel like you've done your best. Now, that doesn't mean that that was your best. You only stay at 50% because of the people that are around you. Most of them also stop at that 50%. But that does not mean that is what you can do. There is more you can do, but you are limited due to the kind of people you have in your environment. So these are kind of example of people that have fixed mindset. People with fixed mindset are kind of people that they don't make efforts in becoming better, in doing greater things. They are people that always get discouraged. But what people say are people that get influenced. For instance, now somebody is achieving something. I remember when I finished from secondary school, I saw my classmates were, posting on social media, getting admission to the university. I was so pained. Not like, I was pained, not in the sense that I was jealous, I wasn't happy for them, but I feel bad personally that my classmates were going further and I'm still where I was then. That is an example of someone with fixed mindset. Someone with fixed mindset always feel intimidated by other people's success. Instead of believing, if such person can do this, I also can do it. But in another way, they feel like, if this person is doing, what is going on with me? You feel like it's because you cannot do it, that is why you can do it. And that is not the kind of mindset that we all should have. Are we together? Now, people with growth mindset are people that they see life regardless of whatever thing they go through, regardless of what they have in front of them, they make effort in becoming better. Whatever thing they see that is supposed to bring them back, they see it as a reason to do what, to move forward. Those are the kind of people that have growth mindset. So I want to ask you now, what kind of mindset do you have? Do you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? People with growth mindset, they say, they don't stop because they cannot do it. They say, I will do what? I will learn what I was doing it. Someone said your ability to achieve success, regardless of whatever happened. Sorry, the possibility of God helping you achieving what you want to achieve is not because there are no limitations or obstacles along the way, but regardless of the obstacles and limitations along the way, is still what you will still achieve what you wanted to achieve, or what you aimed at achieving. Those are people with a growth mindset. Like I said, as the word implies, this is something that it does not have an end. You always see yourself evolving, doing better, doing amazing things each and every day and each and every hour. You don't get discouraged by anything that might have discouraged you. I realize that a lot of people start a journey, but only few people get to the top. I'm sorry, I just have to freestyle this because our slide is just it is what it is. So you have to, you um pardon me for today. So regardless of whatever life entails, they stick to their goal, their aim, their reason of existence. Let me tell you something, right? Jesus Christ came to this earth, he experienced what he experienced. But despite all the struggles he had to go through, his aim, his mind is still focused on his purpose of coming to earth. Are we together? So I'm speaking to you right now. Despite whatever thing you are going to, you have to embrace what a growth mindset. You don't know how to do it, you do what you go and learn. Nobody, there's this favorite quote that my director back in the days in school that he loves. He said, every expert was once a beginner. So whoever you see succeeding, doing amazing in whatever professional field he is doing today is because he was a beginner, but he kept on building himself. He became consistent. Those are people with what? With growth mindset. Are we together? So there's no way you're going to get it if you just rely on your weaknesses. Yes, are there weaknesses? Yes, they are there. But the idea is that you don't let them weigh you down. Find a way to work on those weaknesses to become your strengths. Work on those weaknesses to make sure there are no weaknesses anymore to you. So you can do what you can strive and become, and you become a better person. Now, let me tell you something with people that have fixed mindset. These are kind of people that in your community, if you are this kind of person, you really know this, okay? They live life the way life happens to them. They don't make any extra effort to change situations. When they just come, they make little effort, they don't work. Say, I don't sure say this thing work. They will now continue to live in their life in that same lifestyle. Now, let me ask you a question. The question is this, okay? Would you rather continue the life that you are used to, a life that will not favor you, that will not make you happy, that will not make you feel fulfilled, or you rather stress yourself, inconvenience yourself, do the learning, have the sleepless night, and do all it takes to be able to obtain the level or the heights that you always want to obtain as a person? No, somebody with a fixed mindset would rather feel like, okay, let me just say, I was watching someone on Facebook. He said something. He said, failure is more hurtful than success. One thing with success is that it hurts you within a short period of time, but failure, what? It hurts you for the rest of your life, and that is mostly found among people with a fixed mindset. Are you someone with a fixed mindset or someone with a growth mindset? If you are having that kind of mindset that you always feel discouraged whenever you try something once and it didn't work, you just stop. You are this kind of person that you lack consistency in what you're doing. You are this kind of person that you'll find in diverse places because you lack focus. You fall among those people that are having what this fixed mindset. You must find your potential, know what you're called for, know your purpose in life, stay focused on it, and continue to build it consistently. But then you need to know you not just do it once and succeed. You fail, fail, fail. You don't even have to count how many times you have to fail. Your focus should be that what? I must make it. Be looking forward to that try that will make you succeed. So it means there's no need of giving up in as much as I did not succeed. I don't care how many times I failed. In as much as I did not succeed, I will never stop trying. Failure will always be there. That is where we get a difference between those with growth mindset and a fixed mindset. Those with the growth mindset, they keep persisting. While those with the fixed mindset, they get discouraged and back off on the journey. And that is why you realize that a lot of people are where they were before, because there was not any consistent practice of what they need to do to be able to attain a certain level of life that they want for themselves. And that is why a speaker said, nothing will change until you do something new. There's nothing new will happen to you until something new is being done. It means you not continue to do the same thing you've been doing all day long and expect a different result. For you to have a different result, then there has to be a what? For you to have a different result, there has to be what? A different action. Now, let me tell you, this is life. There are a lot of things you cannot change. There are things that just happen and there's nothing you can do about them. And there are things that happen you can actually do something about it. God just, he programmed this life in such a way that it will not come the way you want it, but he has placed something in you that you can be able to build it and give yourself the kind of lifestyle you want to have, what he has destined you to have. Let me repeat this again. God has programmed this life in such a way that it may not please you, or it will not please me the way I want it, but he has placed something in you that you can build a life that God has destined for you to live with it. There's nobody on earth here that was not created with something that will beautify or change his life for good. But the thing is that we get to be weak. I mean, the fixed mindset we've developed in us has limited us and make us not realize those things in us that can give us a better life that we need or that we deserve. But rather, we continue to live a life of norm, the life that we used to, the life that we grew up, we see our parents living, the life our parents grew up seeing our grandparents lived. We also what? We also join them. So let me tell you something. If you're someone with fixed mindset, then you have to find a way to do what? To fix yourself. You have to find a way to develop a growth mindset. Let me tell you one thing. The fact that you fail does not mean that it cannot work or it cannot change. Failure is a teacher, okay? It teaches you something that you've never known before. I used to say this to my student during our BTB session. I used to say that when we two of us start a business together and you succeed and I fail, I succeed, I fail, I succeed, I fail. I mean, I try and fail, I try and fail. While you succeed, I'm telling you, in the next 5 to 10 years, I will blossom in my own business more than you, because failure has a way of, bringing me back, allowing me to go and learn some things that you that succeeded do not know about it. And some of these things I'll end up learning some things that I did not even intend to learn. And that idea comes because of the failure I experienced. So if not because I failed, I will not go back to go and learn to come and do something better. I'm giving you a knowledge about people with what? With growth mindset. These are people that have growth mindset. Once you have this kind of mindset, you develop a growth mindset in you, you will never see limitations in your life. Whatever things that come, you always see it as a privilege for you to do what? To do better, to grow better, to always do more than what you actually thought you could do. Have you ever experienced in life that a situation whereby you tried to do something, right? It didn't work. But when you keep on persisting, you ended up achieving greater result that you wanted to achieve. Let's say probably you want to achieve an 8, right? But due to those delays by the failures that God allows to come in your way, you ended up achieving 10. Now, let me give you a brief story about myself. When I started BTB, if I would tell you when I started BTB, I just wanted to do this thing. Let me see what I can earn. So I started doing it and it's not working as it should. So now I'll go back, I begin to make inquiries. Why is this thing not working? Seeking ideas from different people that have made it, watching videos and mentors online, and now out of those things, I now get a new strange ideas that I've never thought about them before. And I got these ideas, and it's now broadening my mind and seeing how big BTB can actually be. You see, this is one thing that failure does to you. This is what it does to you. So do not get discouraged because you feel it is normal for any dream chaser, from anyone that is chasing something. You do what? Always expect failure. But the failure do not come to make you feel you are not worth it or you cannot do it. But the failure is there to make you discover bigger things that you've never discovered before, to make you realize that this thing is bigger than what you think. My mentor used to tell me that. He said, this BTB you are seeing is bigger than what you are seeing it. Sometimes you tell me, I just wish you see this in the way I'm seeing it. So it's the same way. So whatever thing you are doing now, develop a growth mindset in you that you never let go. When you see an obstacle, just look at it and laugh and keep pushing and keep moving and see where God is taking you to. When you try once and you succeed, you will not value as much as you should. So it's part of life. I didn't intend to take much of our time today due to the slight issue that I have. I sincerely apologize, but I believe you're able to get one or two things from what we just learned today. You know, I um make sure that you are a growth minded person, not a fixed minded person, because fixed mindset always limits you to what you can do. And let me tell you something before I go. When you feel limited or inability to be able to achieve what you want, is blocking you from seeing the greater things. You remember I said something earlier. Sometimes you end up achieving bigger things that you never thought you could achieve due to what? Due to failure. Okay? Now, when you allow fixed mindset to overrule you, now you've blocked yourself from accessing those ideas that would have made you a bigger person that you always wanted to be. God will bless us. Thank you so much for joining. Once again, I apologize for the glitches and the way things happen. I even started late. I closed from work. You know, I don't need to explain that. But then I closed from work. It has never happened like this before. I closed from work and I need to, rush and come and do this with us today. I really plan something bigger and different. And I pray that we're just blessed with the little we have today. So God bless you and thank you all for joining. See you another Sunday. And I promise next Sunday, by the grace of God, it will really be different experience. So God bless you and see you. Don't forget, like I always said, if you want us for a session, do well to book us at ptbsolutionhub@gmail.com. Book us and we'll show up and let's share knowledge and make impact. Or you can reach us in 081 333 59262. 081 333 59262. Reach out to us if you want personal mentors. Mentors for your children, for your teenagers. Life coaches to just help them, discover themselves, how to do better, make positive decisions for themselves, how to be able to live on their own, how to value knowledge and life itself. Reach out to us. We have all packages to make sure that we deliver value and touch lives. Thank you so much. God bless you and see you next Sunday. Hi, God, what's going on?